It's Beer O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to show you a brand new beer from the Hawkstone Brewing Company. Of course, Jeremy Clarkson's Hawkstone Lager. This is the session version. It's a 330ml bottle, black bottle cap, 4% ABV. The box came to me about 3 hours ago. I banged it in the fridge, cooled it down a little bit, went for a little walk. I'm back, the sun is shining, I'm ready for a beer. 330ml bottle. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Good bit of smoke on the bottle opening. That's a very good sign. Now, I reviewed the regular Jeremy Clarkson Hawkstone Lager back Christmas time, Christmas 2021. And I came in for a little bit of criticism that day. The beer poured out and the head dissipated very quickly. And I had a lot of stick in the comments box regarding this head that dissipated quite quickly, and I didn't talk about it. Well, the beer tasted great. And I want to put this first and foremost. I've done lots of kind of beer talks and lots of beer judging. And sometimes when I'm judging beer, you can look at a beer and you can go, this may not, in the early days of my judging, this may not be very good because maybe the head dissipated or there wasn't too much carbonation. But drinking the beer, the beer is absolutely terrific. It's fantastic. And that was the case with the regular Hawkstone Lager from Jeremy Clarkson. I'm sure it was just a batch thing. I'm sure the newer batches of the beer has got better levels of carbonation in it. But the beer wasn't flat. There was carbonation in the beer. It was tasting terrific. And I'm hoping for good things here because we've poured this one. We've got a 2-finger whitehead, plenty of flowing carbonation here from the middle of the glass. There is a little widgie on the bottom of this glass, so it's going to create that extra level of carbonation. It's a light straw coloured lager. It looks very inviting. Shall we get the aroma on the session version of Hawkstone Lager? Brewed by Cotswold Brewing Company. They brew the beer, but all or most, I would say, of the malt comes from Clarkson's farm in Oxford. Let's get the aroma. It smells very good. Very, very good. Very crisp. Very inviting. Little bit of lemon, little bit of spice, little bit of pepperiness. It's got the aroma of a light pilsner. It's definitely got that kind of spicy, peppery lemon pilsner aroma. The malt is coming through really well. A little bit of light wafer-like biscuit malt. Smells really good, really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's fabulous. That is really good quality lager. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. What a good quality lager that is. Carbonation pushes the beer round the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's got a kind of a zing, a zestiness to it. It's spicy, peppery, bitter on the back end. Very refreshing. Very, very refreshing. This is going to go down a storm in the summer months, I'm pretty sure. They've chosen the ideal time to launch this. I watched the Instagram. It makes me laugh. The adverts are tremendous. This rocked up on my Instagram feed about 6 days ago, and I thought I gotta get a box. So I bought the school night. Fantastic. When you order the beer, you can either buy a 6-pack, a 12-pack, or I think it's like a 20-pack or a 24-pack. Like the 24-pack is called like a big weekend, or if it's a 20-pack, it's called the big weekend or something. And then the 12-pack is called, I can't think of the name of. But I went for the school night. cheeky 6 beers on a school night. I think it's fantastic. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air because I drink on most school nights, to be honest with you. I've never had an issue with drinking on a school night. I've always been able to get myself out of bed in the morning and go to work. But yeah, getting back to the beer then. The malts are incredible. They're really crisp, really kind of light wafery, slight biscuity. It's not overpowering. It's not kind of having a massive battle with the malt, with the hops as such. It's definitely a balanced lager. You're definitely getting that kind of biscuit malt over here, light wafer-like malt, and then the bitterness over here. So you're starting off with a sweetness, and then you're going over to bitter over here. So as I've always mentioned, when I talk about balance in beer, you've got sweetness over here, bitterness over here. It's like walking a tightrope. Everything's perfectly balanced. You've got sweetness, bitterness in harmony together, playing its part. And that's the secret. That's the secret. That's the key to session beer, is balance. If you have something too sweet, you're not going to want to session a beer. If you have something too bitter, same thing, you're not going to want to session a beer. You get that balance right between the sweetness and the bitterness, you bang on. You're absolutely bang on for a good session. It's really enjoyable, really enjoyable. It's full of flavour. Now, my worry, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, my worry going into this review was, by brewing a 4% session lager, how much of that malt quality and hop quality were we going to lose from the regular 5% Hawkstone lager? And I've got to be honest with you, I'm preferring this. If I had to choose between the two beers, I'd probably choose this. This is like Mikey Rare all dayer. This is an all day for me session strength lager. Drink this, like, I don't know, 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, sun breaks through the clouds, go and light the barbecue in the garden, whack a few of these in the fridge, maybe the night before or the morning before, and you've got yourself a fantastic afternoon barbecuing with some fantastic session strength beer. It's tremendous, absolutely tremendous. Between hop and malt, it's the perfect harmony, it really is. Not overly bitter. It's not overly bitter. I tell you what it tastes like for me. I tell you what it's leaning to. It's leaning towards a Helles lager, that German style Helles lager. It's not quite kind of Pilsner bitterness. It's not kind of like massively bitter. This is more kind of a step back from that bitterness, more Helles lager. So if you're looking to order some beer, if you like a Helles lager, then probably look no further than this. Look no further than this. Look at the quality as I roll the beer around in the glass. Look at that carbonation, the lacing on the glass, the way that it's got great head retention. That's top quality lager. And let's read the side of the bottle here. The ingredients are water, malted barley, hops and yeast. Contains gluten, 4% ABV. Our session strength lager is full-bodied with delicate notes of elderflower, citrus and a sweet malt finish. Hewn from the mineral-rich bedrock of the Cotswold Hills, the Hawkstone, a Neolithic standing stone which gives our brewery its name, has stood for generations. The Cotswold brash soil in which it rests is hard and unforgiving, but for those who persist, it yields malting barley of unusually high quality, ideal for brewing. After harvest, our brewmaster combines the barley with selected hops, yeast and the purest local water before allowing it to mature for up to 6 weeks. Hard to make, easy to drink. That's tremendous for me. That is absolutely tremendous. I think it's great work. It's good, as Mr. Clarkson says in his adverts on Instagram. Absolutely fantastic. I really like it. Put a smile on my face. I'm going to probably sit in my sunny Sunday afternoon now garden. It's not even a Sunday, it's a Monday. I'm going to go and sit out there on a Monday now. Probably polish off the rest of the box. Rating. Looks good, smells good, tastes fantastic. So crisp. That's the key. How crisp and delightful and drinkable this beer is. Terrific. Fantastic carbonation. Great look. I like that enough to give it a stone that grows. That's right up there for me. Right up there. There's nothing bad I can say about this beer. What I'm kind of like, I'm edging towards, like, I'm going to go 9 out of 10. I'm going to go 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. The reason being, in the previous review of the Hawkstone Lager, I went a bit heavy on how much I like Clarkson's Farm and all of this kind of stuff. And there was a couple of comments in the comments box, a couple of kind of like, oh, you only like the beer because you like Jeremy Clarkson and so forth. So I'm going to hold back from a 10 out of 10, just so I don't get them same comments, just so I don't get them saying, like, you're overly favouring the beer because you like Jeremy Clarkson. So 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.